So tell us about Beth, the character you play in Ordinary Lies.
So Beth is a good, hard-working local girl who is head of admin. I worked her way up to head of admin in the car showroom that forms the epicentre of Ordinary Lies, with all these ordinary people who have got lies and secrets that they're telling. And she's a coper, really, Beth. When we meet her at the start of the series, we discover that her husband left. He just walked out. He went to the shops one day and never came home. Over a year ago. She's got 2 young girls, and so when we meet her, she's been coping for a year. She's kept the family together. She's kept her job going, and somehow, and we then follow her on a bit of a journey where she's kind of in this place of limbo, really, because she doesn't know whether her husband's been murdered, been killed, or just left. And if he did, why did he do it? So there's this whole mixture of emotions that she's going throughout the series, really, of, why would he do that, and has he done that, and hope, and, that he might appear. I mean, he's officially a missing person. So yeah, it's a bit of a journey.
So what's her lie in particular then?
That's a really good question, because I think out of all of them, Beth doesn't have the most obvious lie. She does have some lies that she's telling. And this is the difficulty about publicising a show like this, isn't it? I can't tell you. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Can you tell us a little bit maybe about
I can tell you that
Mike?
I was going to say, what I can tell you is that she has a bit of chemistry with Mike, who manages the car showroom. And so that might maybe leave some room for some lies. I couldn't possibly say.
Have you enjoyed playing the part? What is it about Beth that you like?
Do you know, I've loved this part, and I think what I've loved most about it actually is the whole ensemble piece. This is genuinely a show that I would watch, and that makes it really easy to talk about and publicise, because if I wasn't in this, I would want to watch this. And not only is it Red, who are renowned for doing brilliant stuff, it's Danny Brocklehurst, and his writing has been so easy to work with. You know when you're working with brilliant writing, because it's effortless. You don't have to, it just goes in. Learning it is easy, and doing it is a roller coaster, but it just makes your job really enjoyable. And the cast is just fantastic. This has the hugest mix of people, that some of whom I would never normally get to work with. I mean, who'd have thought I would work with Jason Manford? How brilliant. And Sally Lindsay and I used to be casting for a lot of things in the old days back in Manchester. We would come up against each other. So both of us arrived on set and went, thought I'd never work with you, because normally we're kind of cast in similar roles, I suppose. So, it's been a real pleasure to work with. I mean, there's such a great mixture and such a great cast. It's been brilliant.
Do you think sort of viewers will sort of sympathise with her, or at least empathise and understand why she's sort of doing what she's doing?
I hope so. It's a difficult journey, isn't it? Because who can imagine what it must be like, and how lonely it must get when you're in this limbo that she's in. So I hope that they will understand her journey. I mean, Danny's writing is such that I think you can understand and believe everybody's situations really well. So yeah, hopefully they won't be too hard on her, the choices that she might make.